Hey guys, what is up? Bigger Reviews here, back again with another podcast. We are here with Kaylin. It has been a week since the past episode of the pod. A lot of shit has gone down. A lot of shit that we guessed did not happen. The biggest thing was, we can just get right into it. Melanie and Sincere chopped liver.
Yeah.
Monsoon Melanie and it was Hurricane Huda. And now it's Monsoon Melanie.
Okay.
Sincere is not off the hook, though, which we'll get into a little bit. He did some sus shit last night.
He did.
A new plan, I'm going to have a pod up every Wednesday, every Saturday for Love Island. So I'll probably be doing 3 pods a week as just for during Love Island. But there's so much shit going on. And those are the 2 days that they have off. So
yeah, that works.
So what have we missed? When did we last talk? It was literally episode 2 or 3.
Yeah. I think it was episode 2.
Who do you think is the strongest couple right now? Because I have one that it's growing on people.
The strongest couple, I hate to say it, but Bryce and Trinity.
Yes, that's my answer.
I don't know if it's like romantic couple or if they're just like really good friends.
I think it's romantic. I think it's one of those things that they were like, oh, let's be friends, and then obviously any good relationship is built off friendship. So I think they had that friendship part first, and then now they're kind of really liking each other. I mean, they really understand each other. I like that she kissed him, and then she was like, do I have to keep going? Because
I did like that during the challenge.
Another person, Anaya, did that, which we'll talk. Anaya did that the best way it should have been, which we'll talk about as well.
But I also feel like it kind of backfired on her. So not to like,
because Casey was up by 40 in the fourth quarter and kind of gave it away. But I just think I think he's a little nervous. We'll talk about that because that was a big moment. And since we last watched, yeah, I really like them. I just like that they're always off alone. I don't know if you peeped in the last episode. 2 episodes ago, she was like, "What would you get your nails done?" And he was like, "Pink," and his nails were pink.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, "Okay, that's cool." And they just seem really strong. I don't know, like they don't have any drama. Like,
yeah,
I think that's textbook Love Island. Like, obviously we want the drama, but they're not giving it to us, so they're along for the ride.
Yeah.
Again, Casa Amor is gonna come up, and that's gonna be a little because I guess I heard the guys are going this year.
Are they?
That's what a lot of people are saying online. They're switching it. I don't know. That's not confirmed. But
I mean, they still get people no matter where they go. So
right, and then I mean, I wonder if they're gonna give them the option because did they give them the option to stay last season? Because I know the season before. I didn't watch season 6.
I can't remember.
I know in season 6 they gave you the option to not go, but everyone went last season. So last season was also chopped.
Yeah, last season was interesting.
It was chopped because it'd be interesting. I truly don't know if Bryce, because like they're kind of still like early on. We're still obviously 8 days in,
right?
Which Zach said some crazy shit, which we'll get into. But it's like Casamore's 2 weeks away. So if they're this strong right now, there's a big chance I could see Bryce not going over there. Bryce is turning in a lot of people's heads. I feel like because people weren't a fan of him when the show started.
I'm not mad at him. He's very. Being a millennial, he's very millennial. Like I've seen TikToks and stuff of his like.
He's 30, right? 29.
He's 29, but like. In his like Tumblr days and stuff like that, he had like the side swoop and like very, very like 2012.
Right. Like typical Tumblr.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of grown on me a little bit, and I think someone made a good point. Like obviously, age gap relationships could be good, could be bad. I think like he's kind of what Trinity, because Trinity's what 23, 22.
I think she's 22.
So it's like I feel like they almost kind of like counter each other a little bit, and I really liked when she asked, "How do you know Jen?" and he said it, and that was like really mature from both of them. Like he even was like, I loved how she said that.
Yeah.
So we had the bombshell. First off, let's talk about the biggest moment. Sean getting kicked off the island.
It made me so sad.
Because we talked about this last time. We were like, it's either gonna be Bryce or Zach, or Bryce or
Trinity.
No.
Because we did a boy and a girl.
All right.
Yeah, I think we did choose Bryce though.
Did we? Because at the time they weren't really like Sean was still going with Kenzie, which a lot of people are saying like Kenzie told the girls I would have voted for Corbin, but I think I agree with what a lot of people say online, where they said she said that to help ease herself, because I think in the moment
I think she felt bad.
She would have chose Sean. That's what people are saying. I don't know if that's true. Corbin, there's so much to talk about.
Corbin is interesting.
I don't even know where we want to go from. Yeah, but Sean's off, and there was copium because a lot of people were like, "Oh, she set off the villa, not the island," and everyone's like, "Is she in Casa Amor?"
I feel like she's gonna bring him back for Casa Amor.
But he's in comments. He has his phone back already.
Does he have it?
Yeah, he's been responding to comments.
I mean, unless they're trying to do that to like throw people. Very conspiracy theory of me.
They could.
But they're maybe trying to throw people off because she said villa instead of off the
Which
island.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't mess that up. I mean, the other theory, again, we talked about is Charlie's going to be in Casa more because
I would be okay with
Kenzie
that.
is whatever. But, Kenzie hasn't, she's partnered right now, which I don't know how I feel about her. Corbin, to me, like, he's a good-looking guy. I think his aura fall off is probably one of the bigger fall offs I've seen in the show. Not even that he's a bad guy or anything. It's just like he's a good looking guy. It's just he's low-key like boring.
Yeah.
And he's not like Gabriel level where everything's the same, which we'll get to Gabriel in a second. But he is just, it's like the same convos and like, I don't know. Now he's like, oh, I'm losing Kenzie. And it's like, I mean, in his defense, yeah, it's tough that this guy came. It's almost like the producers knew, like, that's her type.
Oh, yeah, they fully brought in her type on purpose.
Which, yeah, we'll get to him. I do like the new guy. He's cool. But, yeah, I don't think Corbin's a bad guy. I just haven't seen enough. I've seen the same old, and it's like...
It's not a lot of personality.
Right.
Like, it's very nothing behind the eyes kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you're good at flirting, but, you know, there's got to be more to that. Like, personality... I come from a personality higher. Personalities carry. So, you know, but... I think he's realizing that now. And the only reason I think Sean got off the island was because I think the producers knew that probably Corbin, like, this is one of the stronger groups like, all these people kind of have strong relationships a little bit. Now, obviously, they're doing stirring stuff up with these bombshells, which we'll get into, but, like, they're all pretty strong. So I think they had Corbin choose first because they knew there was a big chance Corbin would have gone home in the same episode.
I think so, too. Because she even said, oh, you've been here less than 24 hours. We're going to let you pick first kind of thing. And it's like, I feel like they've never really done that before. Sean just
got the short end because he was with Beatrice. And then she went to Gabriel. And then he really just slept alone the whole villa. Yeah. Even though
Except
him and
for,
Kenzie,
like, those little sneaky kisses with Kenzie before
which
bed.
I don't like. I'm going to say it. I like physical, whatever. I don't mind that. But, like... And again, I'm not going to LARP here. I haven't watched Love Island, but from what a lot of people say and what I like to think of the show, I think a kiss outside of a challenge should be a big thing. And I've heard that it is big, right?
It usually is,
You've seen the older seasons.
Yeah.
Like, apparently they would kiss, and they would all like, oh my God, we kissed. Now it's like, Gabriel's over here kissing both bombshells day one.
Oh my gosh, Gabriel.
Sean and Kenzie, like, even though I wanted them together, they're like kissing after pancakes. I'm like, I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah.
And
because she would kiss him, and then she would go and, like, kiss Corbin, and it was like, but wait, like, the kissing is supposed to be, like, an important thing. Even Lewis, like, mentioned today, when we were, like, catching up on it.
Hey, catching Lewis up.
He was like, wait, why are they kissing all the time? He's like, didn't this used to be a big thing? And I was like, yeah, it used to be a huge thing.
Outside of challenges, because challenges have always
outside
been,
of challenges.
Yeah, and then, I kind of wish they gave Sean 24 hours. Like, I wish it was like, okay, you're single for 24 hours, and then she can build that with Corbin, and then she makes the decision, I guess. But then that's not what we got, and Sean was a fatality of just bad timing all around, and I'm sure he'll be fine. A lot of people like him, so I think he'll have a following.
I really liked him.
It was cute. It was cute when she was like, "You're a great dad," and then they were like, "Oh, you know, your son," and he was like, "Yeah, I want y'all to meet him." I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. This season they are really tight, which I really do like. Yeah. I love the Zach and Bryce shippers. Like, everyone's talking about them together. They're so funny. Like, I love seeing them just do that because that's like, again, that's how like straight male friend groups are. I mean, really, you've seen our friend group. That's just how, like, it's a lot of flirting, a lot of, like, you know. And if they're gay, actually, then screw it. They'll be good. They're a good looking couple together. And then
I do really like them together. They're really funny.
Right, and then I want to talk about other couples because then we'll get to back to Kenzie when we talk about the bomb. I think we should end like with the bombshells. The other couples right now then are Kata and Zach, which I like them a lot, but this last episode, Zach is moving kind of weird.
It was so weird because it was very much like the bombshell comes in, she makes out with him, and then he instantly goes the blonde Caleb,
which doesn't make any sense because I thought he's not into blondes.
That is a whole situation. But Kata also makes out with Caleb. She puts her legs around him, like it's
that was
whole
crazy.
Thing. But he instantly goes into like overly jealous. We're like not talking to anybody else. Like, this is a locked in situation. And then turns around less than 24 hours and he's like, maybe we shouldn't be exclusive. And I was like, it was like
12 hours. They woke up, right?
I cannot. Yeah. He's so like, yeah.
It's like, we'll talk about that challenge because there was a lot of shit some of the girls did that we talk about, but the guys, like Zach, at least, like, I understand Zach, especially like you said, she was putting her legs around him. I would be like, make out is one thing, but it was funny later on when he was like, who's the bombshell's name? What's his name? the new guy, Caleb, when he was like, yeah, he was in my ear, and I just like stayed longer. It's like that's like friendly banter, you know. But so I can get Zach, but then he says, I said we were closed off, which I don't remember him saying that. First off, brother, it's like 7 days in.
Yeah, he said that they were closed off because she like got all giddy and excited, and then like again than
24 hours. Like, he's like, oh,
he instantly was like, oh,
he's like, oh, this is relationship vibe. He said, I'm getting relationship vibes already. I'm like, yeah, you closed it off.
That's what you're here for. Like, that's the point of the show.
Like you closed off. Also, you said you closed off without talking to her about it, and she found it cute. And then she also, I think she was genuine. Like, I'm sure when you're doing these challenges, you can get into them a little bit. So, like, I'm not going to hold that against... I like Kata a lot. I think her apology was genuine, and she really felt hurt. Yeah. But then she saw that he was just kept kind of doing it. So now they're at an interesting standpoint where... And if he goes to Jen, I'm voting his ass out. Because it's like, you fucked Kenzie over in the beginning. Because you're like, you're not my type. And then instantly shut off. And had Kenzie really freaked out about it. So, yeah, that's where they stand. I mean, other than that, they were kind of normal throughout the whole week.
Yeah, like I had no problem with them. And I actually started to like him more as the week went on because I didn't like him after the Kinsey thing. I was kind of iffy about Kata. But then, like, as the week went on, I was like, oh, I kind of like Zach. Like, he's funny. He's, like, really good with Kata kind of thing. But then that situation happened with the whole closing off thing. And I was like, I think I'm back to, like,
it's one of those things we're going to have to see here soon what happens. Because, like, is he going to, like... apologize? Is he gonna want to move on? I could see them either going endgame or not. So it's obviously everyone.
It's like a 50-50 with them kind of thing.
And that's where they stand.
Either go really good or really bad.
We'll see. I mean, I like them. I like Kata a lot. Apparently she was fucking beating girls up too, which is the New Hampshire Grim Reaper or something like that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I hope she's good. And then what's the other couple now? We have Casey and Anaya, which they're more. When I say boring, they're not like boring because they are a good couple, but they're one of the ones throughout the whole week that nothing really happens, so we don't see a lot of them until the end, which was Casey, he's up by 40 in the fourth, and he says, I feel blessed, which... And
he is an idiot
I think it's just a dumb... I just think, knowing... Obviously, I don't know the guy, but like just seeing how he is, I just think in the moment he was just like, I don't know what to say, I'm going to say it, and I think he knew instantly. And then obviously that messes up Anaya, which... Anaya was the best person in that challenge because that challenge I don't even think was supposed to be kissing because she literally said feel body and feel hair. Yep. So Anaya didn't kiss anyone. That's hot. So like that to me that's like that would be like all right.
She like waited till she got to him kind of thing.
That's that I would like if I saw that from a girl like do that and not kiss anyone and pick me. I'm like I'm fucking in it. Like that's it. Like we're locked off. But I think their convo at night didn't go too well, obviously, like she said. I think the convo the next day went a little bit better. I don't know where Casey stands, though, because, like, he kind of alludes to the fact that he wants, like, if another girl comes in, he will explore it. And I think Anaya's more into him right now.
I think so,
I think
too.
If he was like, I'm ready to close off, I think she's like, I think she would do it.
Yeah, I think she'd be okay with that.
Which, again, a show like this, it's going to be a lot of, I don't know, because it hasn't happened yet.
Right. But anything could happen. Really.
Anything could happen. We have more bombshells, or we have more. I think that's why we've gotten so many bombshells because I think the main cast had some good relationships, and I think so the show would have been over. So,
exactly. Yeah. Like everybody like coupled off, and they were like the first elimination. Everybody coupled off, and then they were like, "I'm not leaving this couple." Like nothing got mixed around really, and then you had Sean who was standing there by himself, and it's like,
felt so bad.
Well, Sean's going home.
The minute Corbin picked Kenzie, I was like, it's over. I mean, because then they tried to make it like, oh my God, who is Trinity gonna pick? I'm like, why would she pick Sean?
Exactly. Between Sean and Bryce standing there, like she's talked to Bryce this whole time.
I knew it instantly. Yeah. It was, it's like a shock. It wasn't a shock, but it was like, oh, of course it's like, oh my God, he's leaving. But once that happened, and then that leads to the big thing, which is Sincere and Melanie. But one thing, since we're talking about Anaya, is Anaya low-key outed Sincere.
She did.
Which was crazy because I really like Sincere and Anaya's like friendship, and I don't know if that's gonna come to bite Sincere in the ass because like Sincere, but like that's also like I wouldn't do that just because one, obviously, like keep it like safe, but two, like that's your kind of outlet in the villa because you're not gonna date this guy, so just talk to him. Then you out it, so now it makes things probably weird between Casey and Sincere. Now it's weird between. I don't know if you can go back to Sincere anymore to talk. Like I don't know. Right. That was weird. That was like the only thing Anaya's done where I'm like, what the fuck? But I get it. Like, you're in the moment where it's one of those things where you have to explain, like, something and you look crazy unless you mention that part.
Right.
So you kind of have to say it.
Yeah. Like, you can't be like, I'm going to address this, but then like there's no backstory to it, kind of thing. So it's like, but how did you get to this if you didn't already?
It's
know
one of those things where it's like you're not supposed to say anything, but it's like, well, I kind of have to, or I look crazy.
Exactly.
I mean, we all get it. We've all been there.
I felt bad for Anaya though the past like two episodes, just because like you could tell that her self-worth started to like plummet. Like she did not feel good about herself. She's like, this other girl's come in, he's showing interest in her, and then she like really started to feel bad about herself, and you can like see it in her face.
Yeah, and
like,
she's gorgeous too, so it's like,
she is.
I don't know why she would think that, but I mean, obviously this type of show, again, like we talked about last week, like you're seeing the person you like kiss, and like it's one thing in real life, like I can just be like, but like then there you kind of have to see it.
Yeah. I mean, in the last challenge, they were literally
next to each other, which is crazy. Yeah. And then let's get to Melanie, because I'm not a fan. I get Melanie, like I it sucks that she is self-sabotaging. We called that in episode 2. We said she seems like she's gonna self-sabotage. Yeah. She is 22, and I don't know, like I get she's really hurt from people she's fucked with before, like she says.
But you can't bring that into a new relationship.
Especially
it won't work
in the stance of Love Island, where everything's gonna be expedited, everything's gonna be very physical. You just gotta expect it, and it just rubbed me. I just think she's lying, and I think she knows she's lying. Like the whole when Corbin walks in, and she's blocking Kenzie, and then middle of that, she like again on one hand, you got balls to ask for a chat right there, like that would show initiative. But then again, it's like. Okay, it's I see both sides a little bit, because everyone's like, oh, Kenzie's not coupled up, let's try to get her with Kenzie. But then again, it's not Kenzie Island. So it's like, you're not it's like when, okay, you're gonna get mad at me, but it's like if you and Brady were on a plane, and I'm sitting at the window, and you're like, can me and Brady sit next to you? I bought the window seat, I'm entitled to say no. I look like a dick, but I'm entitled to say no. It's something like that. Yeah. Where it's like, on the one hand, she doesn't have to cater to Kenzie. I get it's girl code. But the way she handled that whole thing, and then she's lying about it. I see a lot of Beatrice hate from that too, which I like. So
I watched it a second time today because I was like catching Lewis up, whatever. I was like, you need to pay attention to this part. I want you to watch this whole part like in its entirety. Look at her body language during the conversation with Corbin. Look how she randomly gets up with him and is like, let's go for a chat. And all the other girls are looking at each other like, what the hell? Like, what is... Like, we were mid-conversation. Right. And then she comes back and she just keeps like instigating Bea and just going like over and over and over again. And she's like trying to de-escalate the situation a little bit, like being super mature. But Melanie just keeps going and is like... so rude about it the whole time. Yes.
And she said, I like Beatrice a lot. I said Bay or whatever, Beatrice, or I don't know how to say it. Like,
that's okay.
But I saw a lot of people shitting on her. Like she was literally like, and everyone was like, well, Melanie kept up. Like the Melanie, it's like the same thing last year with Hooder has her fans, Melanie has her fans, everyone has fans of this person.
Yeah.
So they're always gonna be fighting. Melanie fans were saying, oh, she said sorry, and I'm like, well, no, like Beatrice was like, you don't have to like be sorry because you didn't know.
Right.
But I'm just letting you know for next time. And Melanie took that as an attack and was like, oh, I'm fucking sorry. Like, what the fuck? Then, then she blew
she got
up.
very defensive and very like...
I need 10. Give me 10.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
like probably the most iconic moment.
But like the crazy smile and the eyes, like mid-conversation, she was completely blowing off everything that she was saying to her.
Yeah, Monsoon Melanie. And then she went to Kata for a talk. And Kata's like, I'm so glad Kata was like, no, because you just... called me out. We didn't even talk about that challenge.
Yeah.
We're like,
oh yeah.
She calls Kata out because, again, here's the other thing too. Sincere's been getting bullshit from Melanie all this time, and I think it's similar to Anaya where she saw him pull Kata for one singular chat. One chat
about pizza and dogs.
And it wasn't even like kissing or whatever. We'll get to Sincere because as much as I want him in this new bomb, he did something that we'll talk about that. But like, then so he does one chat and she immediately kind of like Anaya where she's like, I'm not fucking worth it, like am I just a piece of shit? And then she's been blown up, and Bryce was so funny because he was like, you saw she turned the fucking villa over last night over that. Like I love when him and Trinity are just like talking shit. That's like so funny to me.
Gossip.
That's how couples are. I mean, you're just talking shit. So and then she's been like on edge ever since then. And then the challenge rubbed me the wrong way because then I'm so glad KC called this out too, because she was like, oh, I was hyped for Kenzie because there's a new guy and that's her type. And Casey was like that. He literally did that. And he's like,
and he was like, come on.
If you watch that, that's probably a clip you watched again too. Like, you watch that clip again, like she is actually going like, it's like you saw like Justin Bieber. Like she's going crazy, and Sincere's literally right there. And it's like, I think on one hand, like, I don't know, because then she apologized for it. I think her apology was pretty. You don't think so? Like
I don't think her, not to say sincere, I don't think her apology was sincere. We've done that. I feel like, so okay, going back and watching again, which I need to start doing this every time.
Low key,
because
I was thinking,
I
get the
go
big
back
points out of the way. Yeah.
She apologizes for that. She's so excited for Kenzie. Blah 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 blah. But if you go back and you watch the challenge when they were like the business thing. Corbin walks in and she loses her mind when she is in that little area with him making out. Like, she even comes out and they're like, don't tell the guys. And she's like, the whole time. Yeah. So you can't tell me that was all for Kenzie when she literally lost her mind with Corbin walking in and nobody was even around.
Right.
So, like...
And I'm so glad Sincere stood on business there, where she was like, oh, I really couldn't tell you two apart. He's like, and I love that again. Bryce was talking to Trinity, and he's like, he's 6'8", like 240. Like his weight changes like every time he says. He's like, he's 6'4", 240, and he's buff. Like, and then Sincere's like a good agile guy, but like, he's not like Corbin level. It's like, you got to know that. And it's like, I think she really just wanted to kiss Corbin more. And I think
Corbin even called it out that like he has the man bun.
Right. And Corbin's like, that's why I like Corbin too, because like as much as he's like cringe sometimes, he's like he's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I have the bun. I don't know how she didn't see that. Like, you know. So yeah, I think Sincere clocked that. And then we had the two new girl bombshells, which Jen, she's a nice person. I think she's a little boring, a little bit.
She reminds me of a bombshell that came in last season. I don't know if it was Hannah or another one, but like it was another blonde. And she was just
Iris?
boring. It might have been Iris. Maybe it was the season before. But there was a blonde that came in, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be really boring." No, Casa, the blonde from Casa.
Oh, Grayson.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't do much.
She gave the like same kind of vibe of just like coming in. Right. She's gonna be there for like an episode and then like and be gone.
Over, yeah. She has a big storyline in Beyond the Villa, which was crazy.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Wait, it just gets worse with Iris and like. Hannah especially. Oh, so did you see the?
Yes,
that was cringe
I saw
as
that
fuck.
one. I was like, I don't like
that.
This.
Was so bad.
And the amount of just Botox in her face too in that moment.
She got that out now.
I was like, thank God.
But like that was like back then. Yeah, it was bad. But
it was awful.
Yeah, so Jen's giving me low key male TJ vibes. Or female TJ, because TJ came in. Okay. He was boring as shit. Yeah. I don't know, he was just boring. Like, not his fault. Like, I get it, but it's like she hasn't really done much. Like, she likes Taylor Swift, and that's really it. She didn't really pursue anyone, did she?
She went after Zach a little bit because they had the conversation about Taylor Swift, and that was when he was like,
One Direction.
She's my type, kind of thing, and it's like, but she's not, because you said you don't like blondes.
So it's either you didn't like Kenzie, and then you just got man up and say it at that point.
Exactly.
And let's talk about, here we go, Soul. I think Soul's bad as fuck. I was a big Soul fan. I think she's gorgeous, and like that kiss. Okay, let's get into it. Probably the biggest thing other than Sean leaving it out is Sincere and Soul seem to have a really good connection. Their convo went pretty good. Their kiss was really good. I think they had a good kiss. Okay, first let's.
When she kissed Gabriel.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about Gabriel. Gabriel has had. Gabriel, I think it is entertaining though. As much as I hate to say it,
I cannot stand that man. Yeah, he's licking these women's faces like he's a dog. Like he's a straight up puppy. I'm like, please put your tongue away. It's gross.
He kissed both. He's had more kisses than confessionals. He had one confessional. One, and then he kissed both bombshells day of. And Soul immediately was like, I'm not feeling it. Which is funny because someone said he got that from Bay's Invisalign. Because they said she's wearing Invisalign. I didn't even see that.
You haven't clocked that yet? You gotta watch.
I don't know much
about Invisalign. You have to pay attention to it. It's just like the way that she holds her teeth that you can kind of see.
Well, I have like my retainer at night, but like, you know, so I guess I get it. But yeah, Gabriel, it's going to be very interesting now because Bay, I don't know, they're not, I just don't feel like
she's so in it and he is not. Is she?
I feel like now she's getting to the point now where I feel like they're both at the point where they're like, I'm just waiting for someone else to come.
Yeah.
I think that's where they're at.
I think so too.
And they're kind of boring, so I don't really care to talk about that. You know, now the main one is again Sincere and Melanie. They share that kiss, and it almost seemed, I think it was scripted, which I hate, where like Melanie was walking up to when they were kissing the second time.
Oh yeah, they were like, so you need to go upstairs, like go kind of thing. Yeah.
Props to Melanie, because I thought we were about to get another insane build up, but she didn't really blow up. That's why I think she was pretty sad. My whole point is like, you can't like do these things to Sincere and not expect him to
right. Not there
if this
to be
girl
some
wants
kind of
him, do it. And I think they're gonna get coupled up. I voted for them to get coupled up.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah.
I literally, so I'd be commenting on their Instagram, and I get like, my last comment had like 15,000 likes. I'd be going right at the beginning, because I said, the one that blew up was, I said, now Melanie, you know Kata's name. Like, you know it's not
when
Katie.
she called her Katie or cringy. Whatever that girl's name is at the beginning, I was like, that was kid so
shit. But then you're like, oh, she's 22.
Yeah,
I like, I'm 26,
like a hard
but
thing
still.
To remember. Yeah. I'm like, I'm 10 years old.
I mean, shit, Caleb's 21.
People. Yes.
Which I think someone on Twitter said it. You got to cap it at like 23, maybe 24. Yes. I mean, at this point, because 21 is like you're Bryce who's 30. Even like again 26 compared to a 22-year-old. Like a lot happens in 4 years. Like
it does.
But so then they're together, and then she gets mad about it. Soul and him share two good kisses, and their convos flow pretty well. I think they both like each other. But here's the thing the only thing Sincere has done that I do not like is that he's like playing. He's trying to let her down easy, almost like keep that like. It's almost like when a girl, at least for me, like strings me along, and it's like he's doing that where he's like, oh, you're still my number one. Oh, that kiss was like nothing. Tell her straight up, yeah, we kissed. It was nice. Like, because now she's like, she doesn't know what to do. So in that case, I'd understand it.
I've kind of clocked that too, and it's like, when I first started seeing him doing this, I was like, is he afraid to tell her how he feels, kind of thing? Like, is he afraid to let this relationship go? Maybe. Yeah. But then also at the same time, I'm like, oh, they're using each other to stay on the show. Like, they're picking one another because it's like the safe.
Do you think she likes? Because like, I got the vibe she does kind of really like him.
I don't know.
Because like, I don't know, she was like over here crying like on the last like.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
Let's be completely honest. She might be one of those girls that can turn it on real fast and like use it when she needs to. It's
like she is like kind of crazy, which is like it's good TV, so I could see her lasting long. But like, I think America. I saw a lot of people voting. I think Soul's gonna get with Sincere because I think so too. We're done with them too, and I think Melanie just deserves to either have another shot at someone or just not have that. And I like Soul. Soul's hot, so let's keep Soul going. And the last bombshell is Caleb, which at first I was like, is he gonna be some? That was the problem with Corbin was he was like too nonchalant. Where I'm like, all right, like when he first walked in, it was cool and it was probably like attractive to women and stuff, but like. You know, now it's like, okay, you're like 2 days in and you're just like still doing the nonchalant shit where I'm like, all right, let's lock in, bro. Like, I don't know. I
didn't like either the fact that like he kissed Kenzie. He uses the same line with Kenzie and
Kata. Yes, I'm
so
glad you mentioned that. Yes.
He makes the comment of like, our kiss was so long ago. Can you remind me of it? And like Kenzie falls for it, and bless her heart, I love Kenzie. She's like quickly become one of my favorites. She's funny.
I've been Kenzie defender since day one.
No, you haven't. I haven't. But she's really grown on me. I really like her. Especially when she made the... Okay, whatever. Especially when she makes the turtle tongue comment.
That shit was funny.
That was hilarious. But again, like going back to my point, he kisses her using the line, oh, the kiss was so long ago, remind me. And she's like, okay, being Kenzie. We love. But then he goes with Kata, and he does the exact same thing. And Kata goes,
I love Kata.
I go back and forth with her.
Yeah, I just felt really bad for her because like I think she was genuinely hurt. Again, you're doing too much with the legs around Corbin, but like I think she was genuinely hurt, and then like it is an emotional whiplash where he's like, okay, we're cut off, or we're like, and then the next day he's like, you know, so now it's gonna be interesting where that goes as well. But now we have Caleb, who at first I was getting the nonchalant vibes. He does seem pretty cool.
I like him.
You like him? I do like him too. I feel
the
like
accent.
Oh yeah. We're from South Carolina, and this is like Kenzie's type made up in a 3D blender and spit out. So like obviously,
and I like that he likes her back. Like you can tell that he's
he knows
into
about
her.
Because
he said hi, Kenzie.
Well, because Pepe was in an interview. And someone was like, so are bombshells allowed to watch the show? And he said yes, which makes sense because then you kind of have to know like who you would go for. Yeah. Which makes sense because the bombshell, if you just drop them in there without knowing anyone, you have 24 hours to get a connection. Like, so I think he knew Kenzie already.
Oh, that'd be so much fun to watch.
Yeah,
like you literally have 24 hours.
That's why
to
he
get
said,
to know
hey,
these
Kenzie,
people,
like
and
that.
it's like,
because
I noticed
that
like,
too. Because he knows that he's her type and he knows that she'd be into it. So, now the big thing would have been if he wasn't into her. That would have been an interesting thing.
That would have been so sad. But I'm glad that they like each other. There's like again an age difference because I can't remember. Is she 26?
I think she's 26, 25. I don't think she's over 26.
I can't remember. I think they tell us the age.
Oh, it's on the app. Huh.
Yeah.
We had the app up. I totally forgot.
She's 24. Okay, so not that bad.
Uh-huh.
And he's 21. Caleb and Kenzie. How he's 21 and she's
24. Yeah,
24. It's
so
not
we'll see how that
bad.
goes. He does seem a little mature though for 21. If that shocked me a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I do like the family values. Now, if I hope that's real. I think it's real. I've seen a lot of his friends come out and post him being like a doofus and stuff. So I think he's legit. Same with KC. KC has a big friend group that's like cheering him on. So it's good to see friends in real life.
Yeah, because I don't think they can have people run their Instagrams anymore.
No,
I think
don't
that
think
was
so
a
either.
new rule
Good.
this season because it caused a lot of problems last year with people like running Instagrams. That I think that this was like a rule this year that they were like nobody can run your Instagram, like it needs to be turned off, like there's no people responding for you kind of thing, and I kind of appreciate that.
Someone said they reminded him of Rob. I haven't seen season 6. I did watch an hour-long recap, so I kind of actually know what happened now. I just can't go back and watch 35 episodes right now.
Season 6 was so
I know
good.
it was. I mean, I was eating it up watching the recap, and Rob is just pure entertainment. I think Rob's a better looking guy than
the TikTok that I sent you with him like literally under in the water.
And then he's like, "I'm going home. Fuck it. Like your ass is not going home." Like he's like, "You just sent 3 home." Like that's true.
The drama.
I wish I watched it during that season. I'm sure it was
so
crazy.
Funny.
I mean, my big moment last season was us voting Iris and Jeremiah together, which I think we're doing. That was my other comment I put.
That's gonna be our.
I literally said, I was like, America, let's get Soul and like 2,000 people like this. So I think it's gonna happen.
I hope so. We need to get them away from each other to see if like maybe Melanie can calm down a little bit, and
I just think the way she reacts to
else.
things, she can't calm down and come back to it.
Yeah.
Especially if he gets with Soul now, it's going to be a whole different ball game, and they're going to be together the whole time now. But yeah, Caleb, I think Caleb and Kenzie have good chemistry. They do. I mean, they're one's from Georgia, one's from, they're still in the area. Yeah. They're both Southern. And all his ideals she likes, and they had a good kiss, and I think their talk was nice. So I think they're unanimous the next couple.
Yeah.
Which is going to be interesting was where does Corbin go now?
Melanie.
He's back to the States.
Honestly.
I don't know if he'd go for Melanie. I mean,
I don't know. Because they had a decent conversation when she pulled him randomly from the couch from everybody.
Yeah, but then again, he saw the blow up, which could be a turnoff, obviously, like if you're blowing up like that.
Yeah.
And it's your night one, and it was just because of y'all's talk where it's like, what the fuck? So it'll be interesting where they go. Because, again, we don't know if Kata's going to become single. We don't know if... Because Kata... the next day was like, oh, I'm open. She said that to him. So she's full on open now. So now it comes down to if Zach's going to be open or if he's going to be like, fuck, mate. I love her, actually. Let me lock in.
And
what the fuck?
I don't want them to, like, close it off if that's the case. Because then that's him going back to the, like, I'm jealous. I'm only closing things off because I want to keep her away from other people kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like that.
Don't cut that off. I wonder if he cut her off because of that or not. I feel like he just said the cut off statement just because... he knew it would hurt her in that moment. I don't know if he fully meant it because it's like you're 8 days in,
honestly,
40 days.
Yeah. But again, like we've seen people say it all the time. Time moves different in Love Island.
Oh, they don't have a clock.
They don't have.
Did you see that?
The phones have no time on it.
Get them
like,
iPhones. I'm tired of the fuzzy Android footage they keep posting. I can't see.
The little
get them a 17 Pro. You got the money, Peacock. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, holy shit.
They have money for fireworks multiple times a season, but not for good phones.
But yeah, I mean, I think Soul and Sincere will be a couple. I think who is it? I think Anaya and Casey will stay a couple at least right now for this next week coupling.
So too. Yeah.
I think Caleb and Kenzie will be a couple.
Yeah.
I'm trying
to think who else.
I think Zach and Kata are going to stay a couple at least. We're talking about predictions because tomorrow night is this big where our vote comes in.
Right.
And I don't know, is someone going home?
One of the girls is supposed to go home.
Are they?
Yeah, because there's one more girl than boys right now.
So it's either going to be, I think it's going to come down to Jen or Melanie going home.
I could see that.
I could see Jen going home. Really only because I think the producers want Melanie to stay because Melanie is pure entertainment. I think they'll keep her longer. Because they kind of did with, I was about to say, they kind of did this. Huda made the final 4 couples. What the fuck?
I mean, because her and Chris have a good relationship.
You're a Huda lover.
Okay, I love Huda. Do not like Melanie.
I need you and Brooke on this pod at once because y'all both love Huda. And like, I'm literally like calling out shit Huda's doing. And it's like defense every time. I'm like, Hurricane Huda, Monsoon Melanie.
You can keep the Monsoon Melanie. I loved Huda.
As much as I hated Ace, I think Ace and Shelly should have been final 4 over her and
no, Ace should have been with Huda, if we're being completely honest.
What the fuck?
Watched her constantly. If you go back and see clips, he is like obsessed with Huda that whole season.
Are him and Shelly still together?
I don't know.
Because they're not in the
They're not in Beyond the Villa.
No, Huda's not.
Yeah.
Nick's in like 3 minutes of the finale, and then
really?
Olandria's not in it. No.
I was gonna say
It's like
Olandria's busy. She's
it's like
doing
TJ
stuff.
Iris bait. Yeah,
I am so tired of TJ.
They're so boring. They're so. That's why I said like Jen's low-key giving me like Jen's a nice girl, but like she hasn't done much. So like.
Yeah.
Now if Zach does some dumbass shit, and
I'll never forgive him.
If he goes for her in this couple thing, but I don't know if it's I don't think it's a recoupling.
For this
no,
one,
it's
I
not.
don't think
I think
it
it's
is.
just the bombshells are getting placed.
Yes.
So it's gonna be interesting.
I think there'll be a single and
I voted
for elimination kind of thing.
Oh no! Jen's safe at least.
But yeah, no, like
right
or at single and at risk of being up for
because one of the votes is I think they're all safe.
Yeah, but I'm not saying nobody's going home tomorrow. I'm saying that they're going to be at
single
risk.
and vulnerable.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
So I voted. I voted Gabriel and Jen.
Okay.
I saw a lot of people doing that. I kind of agreed with it just because let's get Beatrice out of there and let her have another shot at someone because I like that was more for Bae than her.
Yeah.
And then I put
Caleb
and Kenzie, which I think is unanimous. I mean, at this point, who else
I think everybody.
Yeah, like just get them together, see how it goes, and then the big one, which was Soul and. Did you have the same vote?
I did Soul and Sincere, Kenzie and Caleb, but I did Jen with Corbin.
Okay, I can see that happening as well. I mean,
they can both be boring together.
yeah, they're really. We'll have no camera footage of them at all on the island. But yeah, I mean, I don't know where Gabriel's going. I don't really know. I think he genuinely does want love, but he's just a really physical person, and I'm a physical touch person. But that's
like it's a lot.
You're making. I'm glad Kata was like no, because it's like what are we making? And then like again, like Soul was turned off by the kiss, and
What'd she say? Like his aura,
his pheromones.
Pheromones. Okay. Yeah, I don't like him. And again, going back and watching again today, like certain parts, like they go into that bedroom with him on the very first episode, and he's like, "It's hot," and the girls are like, "It's not hot in here," and he instantly starts taking it off.
I'm the biggest hater of that 3-bed thing. I think it was the dumbest shit ever. Was so My boy Bryce, I felt so bad for him. I'm glad the public opinion's coming around on Bryce. I think he's just a chill guy. Like I really like him and Trinity. Anytime they're on screen, it's like it's just. How do you explain it? Like, yeah, they might not be as romantic as these other couples, but they're so like genuine. Like, I feel like that's like genuine. It's not like made up. I just really like them.
They give brother and sister vibe to me a little bit.
I think they give more friend vibes, but like it's one of those things where it's like friends to lovers trope. But I think that's genuinely what we're seeing. Where this is like such a slow burn, and he's like talking. Now I did you see clips of Zach? Staring at Trinity that people were posting about it, and it's kind of like how Nick was with Olandria last season, where he would be looking at her. Apparently Zach, like every time he's near Trinity, it's like full body turn, like staring at Trinity.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, people were posting on Twitter, so that could Trinity and Bryce endgame. I think they'll be endgame. I don't know. I just feel like if you're building it this strong right now, by the time you get to Casa, like I said, I could see both of them being like
maybe
unless they have a fight, which obviously. They might throw in here. It could always
happen. I was gonna say it could always
happen. We never know. And then let's go strongest to least strongest couple in the villa right now. I gotta pull this up.
I was gonna say I need to pull up the pictures.
There's a lot of fucking people now.
There really is.
I think a lot of Islander shit.
I don't know. Like
I'm gonna say I think Trinity and Bryce are the strongest couple in the villa right now. I would say Anaya and KC, but they're really rocky right now.
They're really rocky right now.
Because Bryce made a good point because he was like, we really haven't had like, he was like, we haven't really had a fight. Like we talk everything out. He literally said that to her. He was like, we talk it out and then we both agree and then move on. Like he said, like when he told her how he knew that girl and she was like, oh, I get it. And then they moved on. I think they're really strong.
We have to remember they've been in here for like 8 days. So
I know,
not
but
having a fight yet in 8 days.
I know, but it's like a cruise ship almost. Like, when you meet from people on cruise ships and it... Oh, okay. Well, I have friends that I met like 10 years ago on a cruise. Like, when you meet someone on a cruise, like, you skip the bullshit because you're only there for a few days, right? So it's like, you kind of like... I approach people as if I already know them or I just don't care. And that just... You get to know people like so quickly. So I think obviously that's happening here. And
every cruise I've been on has been with Lewis at this point.
Well, yeah, you've been different.
You've been fifth grade.
Yeah, right. So you don't agree with me?
I don't know. I need to see them a little bit more. Maybe it's because they don't get a lot of camera time that like I'm not seeing the full connection. It just feels very, and again, like they both picked to be away from each other the first like episode 2 episodes.
Yeah, but then he makes a good point
so
where he's like
now
they find themselves back, and then she picked him, and then he picked her on those challenges too, which I
think I gotta give it more time because I'm getting too much of like a platonic vibe than I'm getting like a romantic vibe.
Well, I'm a fan of the friends and lovers trope, so
I know.
Well, here's the thing. I would say Kata and Zach, but again, same thing with Anaya and KC, where after last night, I mean, both of their relationships are really up in the air.
I really feel like there's not a strong couple right now.
So you'd have to say Trinity and Bryce, right?
No.
I mean, like, they might not be as strong as you want them, but, like, they're the only couple right now that's together, and they seem happy.
The thing that's throwing me off in that is the couple.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think, like, I think the whole thing that you're missing, a lot of people are missing with that, is they're acting like a couple almost, but they haven't done the intimate things leading up to being in a couple.
I don't know. It's because like missing the flirting, though, too.
Yeah. I mean, I think that happens because I have seen them flirt, but again, we don't get a lot of screen time with them. So I think because they're focused on showing Melanie, showing the soul situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a defender of them. I like them.
That's
because like
we'll see.
I see a lot of I've never really been in a relationship, but I see a lot of couples talking online about like when they're in bed and she's like using his arm as a pillow and they're talking about the drama. Like people say like
but
that's how couples are. But that could be fully
like a friends thing too, because like me with my 2 best friends, like we spill the tea with each other. Like
I'm not
if we're
talking about girl. I'm talking about guy and girl.
Hello, my best friend Andrew.
Come on, Andrew's gay.
So
also, Bryce might be gay with Zach. That's the number one couple in the villa.
That's gonna
Someone
be
made a funny comment. They were like they're doing this with no social media. They do not know the reaction to this as well. That's just how
funny.
That's how guys are. It's funny. I'm gonna have to again Trinity and Bryce for me just because and then second would probably be Anaya KC because they are strong, but again KC just has to show it now. Because he apologized, they seem okay, they kind of like reconcile, but now he has to be like, all right.
He needs to give her a little bit more reassurance that he didn't give before. Because it was kind of like that conversation of she's like, I kind of need you to say that like you want to be in this, and he didn't. He was like, I'm open to exploring other people, and she's like, she literally did that challenge and kissed no one except for him. So I think it's very uneven right now. Exactly, like he needs to show I wasn't a huge fan of Ace last year, but like he did those like little date things and stuff to really show Shelly that he liked.
And he helped Taylor do that too. Then I'd probably put Zach and Kata.
Okay.
And then Beatrice. I don't know if I'm putting Kenzie and Corbin bottom or like second to bottom.
I would put them almost second to bottom because Gabriel has no emotions towards Beatrice.
I think I agree with you. Gabriel and Beatrice at the bottom. Yeah. Then Kenzie Corbin, because we know Kenzie's jumping ship.
Oh, yeah, she's going to Caleb.
Unless Corbin does some crazy lock-in.
I don't see that happening.
Which I don't see happening either. And then third from the bottom, I'd put... Oh, we're forgetting Melanie and Sincere.
I think they're at the bottom. I'm not going to sorry. I'm like the whole thing comes down.
No, I think they're at the bottom because they're like done. I think Sincere is mentally checked out. Again, it's fucked. The only thing I'll give Melanie is it's fucked up. He keeps like kind of stringing it's like one of those things where he doesn't want to hurt her, but then like you're just actually lying at that point. So it's like say the truth. I think he's gonna be with Soul the next day.
I think so too.
Well, they're doing it right now. If you think about it, like they're over there, like filming all this, which is kind of crazy.
That is so crazy.
Please. And I think they're at the bottom. Then Beatrice and Gabriel. Then Kenzie Corbin. Then Kata and Zach. Then Anaya and KC, and then Trinity and Bryce.
Have you ever seen Dance Moms?
No, I've seen clips
with the
where she like backs up.
No, not that one, but like the pyramid that they do with like who's on top and who's on bottom kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that in other things.
We need one of those.
We do actually. That's a good idea. I'll get one like a whiteboard or something. We put their pictures up.
I'm cool with that.
We'll do that. Yeah, but for sure. And then people who are in our good standings right now, Bryce and Trinity for me, just because they haven't done anything bad.
Yeah,
so.
They're fine. I accidentally hit her picture. I love Kenzie.
I love Kenzie too.
She is so funny.
And she's genuine too.
She really
she's a little too horny for the show. Like I think a lot of people are. Her
she's
and Corbin.
Just very excited.
I know, but every convo, it's like, ooh, I'm fucking like throbbing. I'm like, all right, Kenzie, it's funny. I mean, Kenzie's hot.
I mean, there are some girls that talk like that. Like it's a very like, especially if she's talking to the girls when she was like, I'm creaming, and they're like screaming, and I was like, okay.
Honestly, I think all the girls are in the good category except Melanie and. I wouldn't put Jen in bad. I would just put Jen in like mid because I don't really care. All I know about her is she likes Taylor Swift.
And One Direction.
Which again, that's cool, but it's like that's all I know.
Yeah, like so I think she's. Anything else.
I think Melanie's in. I'm kind of over it.
Wait, didn't Jen and Gabriel make out? They had like a
Gabriel
kiss.
Kissed both of them.
Yeah, but didn't she like? Was she into it?
I think she was. I think if Gabriel leaves, I think if we. That's why a lot of people were voting them together. One, because that, and then two, to get Bae into her own, like, try to find another guy.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd put Melanie in. I think you're off the island next. I'm done. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
I'd put Jen in mid, and then everyone else is in the clear for me. I don't really mind the girls. Guy wise, Gabriel bottom. Get him out of here. I'm done with Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm done with him.
Corbin is in mid because. He is nonchalant and kind of boring, but I feel like he does say in the last episode, like, I kind of have to like lock in, and because he knows Caleb's her type. Mm-hmm. So if he starts doing some shit, then okay, cool.
We'll see. But I don't think he's for Kenzie though.
No,
like I could totally see him staying, but like with someone
Melanie,
else.
probably. Honestly, I could. That's literally why I think it's gearing up to. Is I think Kenzie's gonna go with Caleb. Mm-hmm. Sincere's gonna go with Soul, and then I think that's gonna leave.
I can handle her bossing Corbin around.
I don't think Corbin's gonna take it though.
I don't know.
That's the one thing. Remember with Huda and Chris? Like Huda would try that shit with Chris, and Chris was like, didn't take it.
He's not Chris.
I know, but we don't really know much. We've only had him for what, 2 episodes?
Yeah,
we've only had him for a full episode, so like that's why I'm saying I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
We'll see.
Sean, he's S tier. He got dumped. I'm pissed.
I miss Sean.
Bryce is in the good. KC's in the good. Sincere's Casey. Oh yeah. Well. Yeah, I get it.
The comment that he made was definitely meant to be like a guy's comment, like that he makes with his guy friends, not in front of the whole group.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Especially when she literally kept her mouth to herself the whole time, and he watched her do that.
I forgot about that.
So it's like,
I was trying to think of the whole experience, but this last episode really fucked some shit up.
Yeah,
I think Casey's in the middle, but towards the good. I don't think I'm going to put him, like, towards the bad.
Right. Like, I don't want to put him at the bottom.
Because, again, he has to now prove himself.
Exactly.
And so I think he's in mid. Mm-hmm. I think Sincere, I think he's bottom of good. I wouldn't put him in mid. Like, it was fucked up telling her that they didn't kiss. But then again, like, he did tell her the second time that they kissed. Mm-hmm. So but then he said, like, oh, it wasn't anything big. Like, you're still my choice, which was fucked up. Yeah. But I just think he's playing it like that because he doesn't know how to play. Because she did put him through a lot this past few days, ever since the Kana talk, and it's really, you can tell it's really fucking him up.
Like, it really is. So like he looks so confused all the time.
I feel bad, but I'd put him in good, bottom of good.
Okay.
Bryce is good. KC is in mid. Zach, I'd put mid. Because I don't know what the fuck I wouldn't put him in like horrible, but it's like because again, all that footage we saw is one night.
Yeah,
so it's one episode. So we have to see how he goes from here, but. I mean, him and Kata seem really good together. So now you're just being like, I don't know, just like. I
don't know why he.
Gabriel, get him out. He's mid. He's
I'm
bottom,
so over
right?
him. Yeah.
Corbin again mid. And Caleb, I'm putting good.
Keep Caleb.
I like Caleb. Him. Again, we've only had one. We haven't even had like we've had one episode with Caleb, so it's like.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah.
We don't know much about him, but I do like Caleb.
He's cute. He's a very like down to earth country
family
boy.
Guy, yeah.
Like. He fixes elevators for
Which
a
is
living.
funny.
Like I absolutely love that.
Yeah, I've not only ever met an elevator repair person.
Neither have I. And at 21.
21, that's great. You must know a lot about that. But yeah, I mean, and I don't see anyone being endgame yet.
Yeah.
Again, I fully am going into the whole Trinity and Bryce endgame. I'm putting all my eggs in that basket where they're like kind of. It's going to be like that slow fucking build, but then it's going to be so good when it's good. I genuinely think that. And maybe Kenzie and Kayla. I mean, I genuinely think they're going to be.
I could see them going far. I could see them getting boring, though. That's the only thing. Like, I could see their, like, see more of
Caleb.
personality. Yeah.
Because we know Kenzie isn't really boring. Yeah. I think we've seen more if Caleb opens up more with her, which I think she will. And then.
I hope so.
If Kayla and Bryce have a turnaround, we could see that. Anything else? Any other big things that happen or anybody?
I'm trying to think, like, oh my God. The apples and the ketchup.
Was that Kata?
Apples and the ketchup.
That was glossed over very quickly.
So quickly. The ick on her face when she realized that Zach shaves his legs while she is dipping apples in ketchup, I almost died.
Did she have an ick for that?
She made such a face when he said that he shaved his legs, because she was like, "Do you shave your legs?" And he's like,
"I like to be."
Yeah.
And
she's like dipping pieces of apple in ketchup. I'm like, that
was so fucking gross. They literally show that and then no one else mentions it again. I'm the other thing was some other people. What was funny when they joked about Kayla making a Naya a plate and Casey was like. He did that face towards him. That was fucking funny. Cause that's how guys don't joke about other people, their guys' girlfriends. But just if you're interested in the girl,
I hope not.
No. But if my friend's interested in the girl or whatever, or I'll make a joke about it, something like that. That's just how guys joke. Not if you're together, but
right.
So that's funny. But I think Casey knew it was a joke. And then
I think so too.
The other thing was when Bryce punched Casey. Casey was enjoying it, laughing, and then you almost see him in real time. I'm recording. I gotta lock in. I think it was funny as shit. I think everyone's friendships. I think the guys are really close. I think the girls are very close too. But again, Melanie's the one thing where she's kind of causing the problems, and I think they do care for Melanie. But it's one of those things where it's if she keeps doing that, then
it's gonna be her on the outside kind of thing. Yeah.
And now she can have a complete redemption. Maybe she never blows up again, and she's great. I hope that for her.
I hope so, because that's
she acknowledges she's self-sabotaging.
Leah from season 6, full meltdown. Has complete issues. She finds the guy that she's supposed to be with. They're still together to this day.
Is that the one that was with Rob? Everyone wanted Rob and her to get together?
Yes. And she had meltdowns with Rob, and then she got with the guy, I can't remember his name now, but I think he's British. I think. But they're together now, and he was so good for her and calmed her down, and they had a great relationship. Right. So I'm kind of hoping for that for her, but she's so annoying right now. I'm so over. Not Leah. Melanie. That's what I'm hoping for Melanie, but Melanie is.
Because now Melanie's acknowledging she's self-sabotaging. Yeah. So now it's either you just, again, the big thing is going to be when Soul and her get together. Yeah. And dude, they don't know that we're voting yet, right? So they don't know that's going to happen. So in her mind, she's like, "Oh, okay.
We have time.
We have time to build this." When in reality, we voted them apart. I mean, there's no way Melanie and him stay. I think America wants them. This is another Jeremiah Iris situation where we're doing it for the views at this point.
Honestly.
But also, I think Sincere and Soul do have a good connection.
I think so too. They had good conversations. They had those two. Okay. They had those 2 kisses that they seemed to connect well. Yep. Kind of thing.
And also, this is for me defending for my friends, because everyone always says I go for the fucking blondes. Brooke was like, "Oh, another," because I went for Hannah last season. Okay, I think Soul's hot. I think Kata's hot. Boom, there you go. Okay. It's not all just blondes, guys. If I had to pick, okay, let's go with that question then. If you're in the villa, who are you going after? And would it be a girl, maybe? Because people are some people are saying they should let that happen, because some of the girls kissed on.
MTV used to have a show kind of like this that was called "Are You the One?" And they had to match themselves up. They took a test before, and it showed who their soulmate was, basically. One of the later seasons had people that were bi, so it could be a boy or a girl. And I'm like, I feel like that would be cool.
You think it would work with Love Island? Because I feel like Love Island is so much about girls versus guys. They have their own groups.
It is very.
I feel like you'd almost have to make another Love Island, Love Island bi. Love Island.
Maybe. Love Island.
Wait! Someone call me quick. Love Island is fire. Right?
See. Yeah. I think that would be so much fun.
Think about it. We got Love Island USA and Fiji in the summer. We get Love Island and Fiji in the winter, and it's Love Island. That's my first TikTok clip, because I'm going to start posting these on TikTok. Love Island. That's it. Call me, Peacock. We're going to get some shit going here.
I cannot.
Wait, that shit ate. I think I would I think I would choose, obviously.
Who you would be attracted to, right? In Love Island.
Yeah. Kata's bad as shit, though.
I'm going Caleb, because they took Sean away, and Caleb.
For some reason I thought you were going
so gross, because I'm 11 years older than he is. So I'm like, I feel icky.
11.
Stop. I'm not that old. Shut up.
No.
But then Sean would definitely have been my next.
Okay. So not not anyone else on here?
I don't think so. Definitely Caleb, Sean. I think that's Like, those would be my top
Your two.
Yeah.
For me, I think my number one would be Kenzie. Come on.
Kenzie
I've been a Kenzie defender since episode 1, and I was called crazy the first few episodes. Now everyone's switching up. So when she wins the damn season, now quote this, I'm posting this if she wins. Mm-hmm. If she wins the season, I want everyone to give me a formal apology because I was right. I think Kenzie, in my second, are we talking? Okay, is this pre-bombshell or is this right now?
I say count the bombshells because I picked Caleb.
Oh, you're right. I think this fucking app sucks. It keeps like crashing.
I know, it keeps sending me out too.
I think, all right, it's not working. I remember him. Kenzie number one. Kenzie number one, and probably Soul. It's between Soul and Kata for me number 2. Kata's face card is crazy. She's beautiful. Yeah. But I love Soul has like a nice body, and like I just do like her vibe. I think I would go Kenzie number 1. She my girl. Kenzie, come on. And then I go to Georgia. I have family in Georgia. Let me know. And then Soul number 2, and then Kata number 3.
Okay.
Trinity probably number 4. I think Trinity's very attractive. But yeah, those are like my 3. I think I would do. Again, now there's more bombshells coming in, and
there are. We have more people.
Casa Amore's gonna bring what, 6? So if it's guys going over there, it's gonna be. Yeah. Is it 6 girls and 6 guys that come in?
Yeah, 6 girls, 6 guys. It just depends on like who leaves, kind of thing.
Because like not all bombshells stay, do they? Because like they do Casa, but then when they make the decision, like
they have to choose between their original and.
But if those Casa people don't get picked, it's not like, oh, you have 24 hours. They're just
no
out.
Casa's just
okay.
Gone.
That's what.
Yeah.
So there was that one girl last year with like the facial surgery. She was there for like 2 days.
Yes.
Remember she like the facial and poor people make it. Again, it was botched, but like people making like fun of her bad.
Oh, I know who you're thinking.
I forgot her name.
I can't remember her name now.
I mean, she was there for like
so
2
tiny.
episodes. Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Both in person and like in the role of the show. She was there for like 2 episodes. But I'm excited. I think like because people were shitting on this when we made the last episode. It was like 2 episodes in. Like, it's boring as shit. These people again. People were just because season 7 starts off episode 1 with like hella drama going on.
Oh, so much drama.
So now it's like okay. We didn't have drama right away, but I think we've gotten some good bits.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to keep going. I like this cast. I really do.
I do. I kind of go back and forth with them. Sometimes I'm
like
like
some of them.
They're kind of boring at sometimes, but like then other times I'm like, okay, we have drama,
cool.
and I like the drama.
Again, we're only a week in, so I think when we get to like week 3, like in the middle of it, it's going to start getting very intense. And
I think so too.
I just like how each side is like friends to each other. Like the girls are close to each other a lot, and then like they're really open. Like. Oh, Kenzie needs this. Oh, maybe like do that.
Yeah, like they're looking out for each other.
Same with the guys.
In season 7, I felt like that's what they wanted to portray, but like
that's
not what they were doing.
Because Huda was by herself at times, and then like Huda and Shelly were at each other, and then like Alandria and yeah, it was always like something going on.
There was always drama with like.
Same with the guys. Group. I mean, the guys had Ace's group, and Austin, who was in Jeremiah's corner, but just didn't know how to articulate himself well enough to defend him. Like
poor Austin.
I love Austin. Austin's funny as shit.
He's so funny.
I love Austin. People are saying Bryce is like a Temu Austin right now. Like
I think he's a Temu Nick.
Yeah,
he's very. I said it in the last one. He's a very watered down version of
I think
Nick
he just
right
open
now.
up a bit more.
He does.
I think he will as time goes on.
He gets more personality.
I just think he needs more screen time because I think him and Trinity are so like steady that they're just not getting a lot of screen time.
Yeah. Although they could also be causing drama because I recently saw that the producers will put them in timeout.
Really?
Like, yes, they'll put them like upstairs. Like if they're causing too many issues or like something.
What?
Or, like, you haven't seen this yet?
No.
Okay, the next time I see the TikTok, I'll send it to you. But it was 2 girls from Love Island from season 6 that came out and they were like, oh, it was Kaylor and the other blonde that was from Australia. They came out and they were both like, yeah, we would get put into timeout if we were distracting the other couples. One of them was like, yeah, they literally even like turned me around and told me to face the wall at one point. I was like, that's crazy.
What? So
I'm like,
how did it come out that they're doing that?
That
Trinity and
that's what I'm wondering. Like I wonder if they're like being put into timeout kind of thing. And
I don't think they're starting shit. I just think they're just like because the convos we do see are really just like normal. That's the thing. It's like they're the most normal couple there. Yeah. So it just comes off as boring because it's like we're so used to Gabriel like all this shit happening. So I don't know. I'm fans of them. I hope they go all the way. Or Kenzie and Caleb because they have this initial attraction, but as always with everything,
you have to give it time.
Again, in the villa, everything moves quicker. So like the honeymoon phase is gonna be like 2 days when in real life it's like months sometimes, you know. So their honeymoon is going to be interesting.
Yeah, but, it'll be interesting to watch.
Good season so far. I am invested. I can't wait to see who the vote is. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 episodes. I think I'm gonna have Brooke on Saturday, but if I'm gonna FaceTime you,
that's fine.
if I'm on there. If she can't do it, which she always flakes, Brooke, you always come on. Then I'll have you on. But then if not, then you're on next week for sure. You're at least gonna be on one of them a week. I need Kaylin to yap about. But I just think I don't know. I'm gonna see how 2 episodes go. If it's a lot, then I'll be like, cut it. But,
I think 2 episodes wouldn't be bad though.
Wednesday, Saturday, because those are the 2 days.
There's a lot that happens within like that week of time.
Just, 2 episodes that I'm just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just tough because then. Like a Wednesday episode's gonna have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
right?
And then a Saturday episode's only gonna have 2 days, which is the only way you can split 7 days up.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But yeah, so when we talk to you next, we'll figure out who's coupled and if we're right, because we were not right about Sincere.
No, we were not.
And Melanie, that was like, because literally the minute that episode aired, someone commented the next day and they were like, "Yeah, we need an update episode." I was like, "Yeah, it's bad." But thank you guys so much for watching. You have anything else to say?
The one thing that I want to say that I feel like he always gets forgotten about is the narrator. Like the guy doing all the voiceover stuff. He is so funny, and I just want to say how much I love him. He's hilarious.
Also, Ariana Madix hit my line. Also, your fit was ass. That was her first Miss outfit ever.
The like onesie kind of thing.
Yeah. That was her. Everyone was like,
hated that.
Everyone was like, "That's your first Miss."
But
like,
Major Redemption on the pink, like.
Yeah, she always wears the best shit. I'd be like Austin, so where I'm like, no, but the narrator, he made a joke that was like, "This relationship's falling off like Euphoria season 3."
I know.
I love his jokes, like where he's just jabbing shit. He's funny as hell. I don't know if he writes his own shit or.
I don't know.
Have you seen a video? This is last thing we can talk about. I know we're just wrapping up, but I saw a video about how it's made. It's like crazy.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
All these clips come in, and then they have to send them at like 5 a.m. Fiji time because they're making the episodes day of.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fucking. And then like the guy, I'm sure the guy who's narrating has to just not have a job for that month because he has to be ready to record.
He's probably like in a dark room watching the show and is just like recording. Last season
where he was like, "Oh, this is my setup." It was like literally his closet with like soundproof stuff.
For the longest time, I tried not to like see videos of him or pictures of him because I was like, I don't want to ruin the image of him.
He's like some like normal looking like 30-year-old guy. He's not like ugly or he's not like a insane attractive person. Like that's the thing about this show is like you see all these like good looking people on and then it's like everyone's like, wow, is this what everyone in the world looks like? It's like no. It's like me. I would love if they just put. I say it all the time. I think it'd be funny as fuck. Even I know I'd get kicked off rip. Just let me in there. I just think that would be so fun. You talk about a twist.
I think you would do well at it.
I think I'm good at talking to people. Obviously, like shirt staying on. We're chilling out. I can't be like a Corbin.
You have to bring sunscreen with you.
No fuck no. Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, but no, that should actually be funny if it was just like me. It's like Corbin walks in and just me. Hey, what's up, Kenzie? Yeah. And then like, hey, fuck it, no girl wants me. I'm in the pool for 24 hours. I slide.
Okay.
Someone made a joke too. They were like, this sleeping situation looks so peaceful. Meanwhile, me with my like CPAP machine, and it's like me like sweating, and me like it's like.
Apparently, they keep the room so cold.
Good. I'm
so cold.
Listen, I know I'm fat. Even when I was skinnier, I just run hot. That's how I am. And we're in Florida. I need the AC at like 60. You're cuddling with me, that's fine, but it's like, all right, like if I'm with Kenzie, Kenzie, give me like 5. I'm sweating.
Oh yeah, I'd have to tell the person to like back up
and
be like,
I snore. It's like it's funny. No one in there snores. I wonder if
someone has to.
Well, I saw Gabriel had earplugs.
Did
in,
he really?
But I think that's more because like you're kissing a lot.
Maybe.
But that's why I've always wondered because as someone who I snore pretty like loud sometimes, like. I wonder,
one of the questions.
I wonder if that's one of the things. Like, if you snore, you can't. I'm sure that'd be annoying. Like to all the villa people. I don't know. I need more behind the scenes info because that's interesting. And then they go eat.
Yes, they get like a break
Pepe
kind of
said
thing.
That.
Yeah.
Well, they said they have 1 day off, which I think is
to get hairs and
what day is that?
To get hair and nails done. It has to be
one
of the
said
days.
Sundays, but that doesn't make any sense because it would have to be. Well, no, because we have to remember Fiji's behind or ahead.
Oh, I guess that makes sense if there's a time difference.
Let me look that up.
I don't know.
What time is it in Fiji? Tomorrow. So they're 16 hours ahead. So right now it's 10 a.m. on.
So they're technically filming the next one right now.
They're filming. So that right now. No, I mean I think.
Because if they're
I think the episode tomorrow is gonna be. I think it's gonna end at night, and then it's gonna have some of the morning stuff as well. Because a lot of the stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because it's like a morning.
It usually ends
like
at the crescendo of the night. Now they might end at night because tomorrow's episode is gonna be kind of intense. But so they're tomorrow. So that means.
Today now is Wednesday for us.
Friday,
so they're on Thursday.
That means either Friday or Tuesday would have to be their Yes, Friday or Tuesday would have
calendar.
Yeah, I'm trying to bust it down. Friday or Tuesday would have to be their day off because
it would have to be, I think.
Because hold on, let me think about this. No, I'm breaking this shit down. Okay, so we don't have episodes Wednesday,
right?
And
Wednesday
Saturday.
And Saturday.
So that means they don't film Tuesday or Friday, which means those have to be their off days.
Yes.
Because then when it's the off day for us, which is Wednesday, it's actually Thursday and they're filming.
Yes.
And then we get Thursday's episode Wednesday. Okay, so yeah, Tuesday or Friday have to be their day off. Yeah. And that's when they go get their nails done or their haircuts and stuff.
Because I've always wondered, I'm like, they have beautiful hair, they
stubble.
have extensions, and
I get a stubble after 3 days. So it's
they get all this stuff done. The girls always have their nails done perfectly. So I'm like, they're either getting really great press-ons and doing them themselves and prepping for this, or they're going to get it done. But
and the same with the guys too,
they're going to get it done.
Guys, shaved, and then then I saw that they make breakfast, but then lunch and dinner they get served, but then they have to eat separate. Like the guys eat with the guy because they don't want any convos happening off camera.
Right.
And then Austin said last year that the only time you can be free is if it was a smoke break. So he said he'd be smoking. He'd go out and smoke, and then he said, "Did you ever see this video?"
No.
And he was like, "Yeah, I was catching these frogs." And the producers kept yelling that they're poisonous, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill myself to get off the island. Look at these frogs." And it's that's such an Austin thing to fucking do. That's so stupid.
That is so
But
funny.
It's interesting because it makes sense. You saw Rob go in the pool. You really don't have anywhere to be alone. So that's why he was I was taking a lot of smoke breaks because I just had to be alone.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I mean, you can't go anywhere in that villa. There's so many cameras.
I mean, even in the bathroom, they show them going into the showers.
Right.
It's absolutely insane.
Well, and then I heard that the way they do the episodes is they have somebody who figures out right away what they want the episode to center around. So last episode was kind of around Corbin, Soul and Sincere kissing and Melanie going up there and stuff. So then they pick those scenes first, and then they edit those together rough, and then it goes to New York. It's it's kind of crazy how they do it. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Love Island season 8. We're 8 episodes in.
Yes, we are.
Let's see what happens next. Thank you so much for coming on. You will be
of
back.
Course.
Everyone loves these videos. So until next time, see you later.